Hey guys, Jeremy and Nate here from Little Drummer Channel, and we've recently come across a pretty cool product that we wanted to share with you. And what are these, Nate?
They are SIMGOT in-ear drum headphones.
For less than 60 bucks. Here we go. Recently, we had this cool company, kind of a newer in-ear company, send us some headphones to try, some in-ears to try. Super fired up. These are somewhat entry level to their product and some different lines that they do have. This is a single driver in-ear from a company called SIMGOT. And we both used them now for a little while, and we want to tell you a little about the product. Super fired up that they're under 60 bucks. So what have you experienced, Nate, about these, the ones that you got?
So these are awesome for somebody in my position, somebody like me, somebody that just likes to jam out, somebody likes to play to the music that they like, somebody who's not super concerned about recording and super high quality audio and mixing. So what I've used them for is I'll get them and I'll just listen to music in my car rides to and from class. I'll take them and I'll go when I jam out, even when I'm not playing the music. If I'm just practicing, I'm working on stuff, I'll have them in, and I treat them kind of like earplugs. And one of the cool things that I've noticed is, as opposed to conventional earplugs, these just kind of lower the decibel. They don't cut out any of the cool tones that you want to hear from your drum set, which is awesome.
Good point.
And I think that they're really great too when you just want to jam out to a song. Like when I'm working on the stuff for our channel, these are what I've been using, and I have absolutely no complaints. I just think that they're exactly what somebody like me needs.
Mm-hmm. And they've been really cool for me to try too. I've used them in different settings just to try to, give them a good field test. I have been using these. Let me try yours out real quick.
Yeah.
I've been using these for listening back, mixing some music during just rehearsals and playing, doing a little bit of recording. On the mower even, I use them a little bit just for just enjoyment for music while I do that. They've been really quite impressive. Like I said earlier, they're a single driver. I have really enjoyed these. I've used them on the mower. I've used them when I've been at the set, just practicing, rehearsing some things, doing a little bit of mixing. They've been really great for me, and for a single driver in-ear, not too bad. I mean, They've been pretty awesome.
Especially under $60.
Oh, for sure. What I've kind of thought about these, and these could be someone's main in-ear if you're using, if you're out and you're gigging or you're, doing some home recording and so on. But what I thought that I would really enjoy about these, just being kind of the more entry-level version, is to have them maybe for like a backup. Say if you're, gigging or even doing some light touring, if you've got a set of in-ears that fails on you, you've got a really affordable backup, and you're in a pinch and you lose one side, say your cable goes out or whatever, you've got a really pretty reliable backup that sounds pretty good. Some of my thoughts about those.
Yeah. So why don't we walk through the unboxing?
Let's do it.
Show everybody
All right, here's yours, buddy.
what it's like.
Okay, so here's how it came. I think it was a nice tidy display. If you can see that, it is black. It's a little bit hard to see.
Very sharp, very sleek.
Very nice box. The people were very professional that I dealt with too, with getting us this product. Very nice box here. And I think this is probably pretty typical to how the majority of their different models come in.
Yeah. Nice product presentation there.
So here we go. Here's how they are. Comes with a pretty cool little case here, and
it's convenient.
Yeah,
Very
nice
necessary.
to keep it all wound up and cool. And one thing that I really liked about these is the cable is a nice braided cable. You don't always get that.
Yeah.
I don't know if you can see that here a little bit with this, but it is a fairly heavy gauge, or it's insulated decently. Sometimes they'll get a little thin, they get easily tangled up, but I've noticed that these are pretty nice.
I have not tangled mine once, which is a huge step up when you're used to iPhone.
Yeah, that's for sure. And here how they have theirs, they've got basically a two-prong connection, how they connect here. A lot of the other ones, like some of the higher end ones, you'll see sometimes they have a little bit of a just kind of a clip connect, and this just has, you know, like basically a positive and a negative connection, which is hard for me to see sometimes. But if I can get it, there we go. But I don't know if you can see it on a close-up, but there you go. Just a simple connection. It's the same on both sides. And like Nate was saying, this cool pouch, which is nice. What else we got in here, dude?
Accessories.
Tell them about those.
Okay, so it also comes with, looks like, what is that? 6 different sizes. Okay, so it's got ear tip 1, ear tip 2. Let's see, it says a powerful mid-high frequency, high resolution and penetration, crystal clear sound. Right?
Oh, yeah.
Okay, so and then this one, you've got the ear tip 2, which is enhanced bass and superior listening comfort, outstanding attenuation of ambient semblance, and neutral and bass-driven sound. So you've got a couple different options with the with these that give you, just if you're trying to accomplish different sounds, you can do so just by switching between these ear tips, which is actually pretty convenient.
And I thought that for me, that was every company that you use, they kind of stress this. Make sure you find the right fit for yourself, because it makes a huge difference as far as how you then interpret the audio. And everyone's ear canal is a little bit different. You know, you may find some people have to use a bigger left one than a right one, or vice versa, or what have you. But finding the right fit is really important to get that right seal on your ear canal, to get everything to going right. So it's pretty cool that they do offer these. Not all companies will do that, but they do, which is nice.
It is.
And then also they're toned a little bit different, and different resonance that can maybe accommodate different musical settings, different environments, and what your particular musical interest may be. Some specifics that I had noticed personally with these in-ears would be oop, there goes one. But let's see, for playing back, here, get that in there for me, buddy.
I got it.
Thank you, brother. Thank you. I noticed, every company has them EQ'd a little bit different and curved for, the appropriate needs for the customer that they're appealing to. What I noticed from these was that seemed to be a little bit of a spike around 1K to about 6K. Some people may not like that. Some people may. I found that a little bit cool from a drummer's perspective, because, it does bring out the snare drum just a little bit in the mix, which is kind of cool. So you get a little bit of an elevated bump around those frequencies, and I noticed that the snare did stand out a bit. The cymbals do stand out just a little bit too.
Yeah, going from the iPhone to this, there is definitely a distinct difference. And one thing that I did do in the beginning was I would listen to one song with the regular iPhone headphones that I'm used to, and then I would switch to these. And like you said, I did hear there is definitely a more poppy snare sound. It sits closer to the front of the mix, and the cymbals, they do stand out a bit more. Even some of the higher end guitar stuff and some of the more metal stuff that I listen to, it stands out a little bit more, the treble. So I did think that was pretty neat, especially like you said, from a drummer's perspective, because we need to hear the snare, we need to hear the cymbals.
Right. Something I noticed too that was a little bit different with these, that for some people could be an issue. For me, it wasn't really an issue for the reasons that I was mainly using them. Is the modified jack that it doesn't necessarily fit the cases for some phones quite so well. If you notice here, it's not really beveled or cut out. Like some are. Not a deal breaker at all. I mean, they do sell modification pieces, so they will fit the cases. It just didn't come with this particular model, but I do believe that maybe some of the higher end ones do come with that, or you can also then get them additionally. My opinion overall about these is, I mean, how often are you looking for an affordable in-ear that really produces pretty well? I mean, often, and up until recently, it's been very difficult to find an in-ear for probably under 100 and something.
Yeah.
I mean, that you don't feel, ear fatigue after using them for a little while. And
that's huge too.
Yeah.
I played and listened to these for hours, and there was no discomfort, nothing.
And that's important too, like the physical comfort of wearing them, because, I've worn some that just my ear starts hurting after a while, just because they're bigger, maybe a little bulky or something. But these, after wearing them for a while, they felt really good to me. But for was under $60, you can't beat that. I mean, I would love to hear some of their more upper end SIMGOT. Hey, send us a couple more.
Send them, baby.
I'd love to hear some of their more higher end stuff and see how that sounds in comparison to these more entry level in-ears.
Right.
Great in-ears, under $60. I mean, you can't beat it. And we've enjoyed using them. Looking forward to using them a little bit more. A great, if you're just getting started into, needing some type of in-ear monitoring, whether you're, you just love listening to music, you're a musician, a drummer or something, certainly not going to steer you in the wrong direction. They're not bad. I mean, they are quite surprising, actually. But we've enjoyed them, and we thank SIMGOT for
thank you.
Sending us the product and letting us check it out, use it, giving us a little time to give some good feedback to you guys. We hope this has been valuable to you, and we thank you for visiting our channel, by the way, too.
Thanks.
Yeah, our channel keeps growing. We're so thankful for your guys' support, and we're continuing to grow a little bit every day. And thanks to everyone helping us out and sending us good vibes and enjoying what we're doing.
We appreciate it.
Yeah, it's been fun. So maybe we should go play. Nate, you're going to record something today, aren't you?
I think I am.
He's going to jam. And it's going to be good. He's rocking it.
We're going to try.
So from me and
me,
we're going to roll. Thank you guys. Appreciate your time. And from Little Drummer Channel, Jeremy and
Nate.
This guy. Peace, guys. Thank you.